Let's have a look at the notebooks that I kept before I was in the Hobonichi planner. This is a look at the second moleskin that I was in 2013. When I first began my sketch notes journey, I was taking a lot of the general classes and needed a quick way to remember a lot of the things that we were covering in class. I also partially kept this as a sketchbook because I saw so many people doing so many cool things with their moleskins online. And of course, I wanted to draw cool things too. It's really funny to go back through and look at some of these older doodles, especially since I tended to use a lot of stick figures. I didn't really know or have the confidence to free flow draw at the time. So I tried to keep a daily comic of a lot of the things that I was experiencing or thinking alongside the notes that I was taking for class. That way I could fill my pages quicker. Although I'm not the biggest fan of writing down dates, which in this case is a little disappointing because I would have liked to know what time specifically I made these pages. I tested out Copic marker in this book, but I wasn't the biggest fan. Reading some of what I kept in here is hilarious. Like Epic Garden of Springtime totally reminds me of the epic rap battles of history that I was into at the time. It's also cool to see a lot of my anthropology notes in here. Anthropology really opened my mind to the different ways humans and people can live. And I totally forgot about the different books I took notes about in here. One thing that I love that is consistent about going through all of these books is I have a mad love affair of food. So in most of my sketchbooks, notebooks, and planners, I have something about food in them. I even wanted to practice storyboarding in this book. Oh yeah, I was in environmental science at this time too. Seeing that I have this storyboard in the back of this book, I'll probably go back through and use it as reference for the characters that I am drawing. So there you go. That's how I used my moleskin as a notebook and journal.